Yo, welcome.
What's up?
Hey, this is Talk Time with your boy, your host over there, Dan Allen.
Oh, I received.
And I resign right as of right now. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this no more. I hate this church. I'm done. You feel me? Hey,
I'm loving this though. This is our little trial run for our podcast we started, which is going to be based on community. It's going to be based on music and hot topics.
yeah. Hey, y'all gonna get some real talk from real folk, from real people. You know, we just gonna talk, just chop it up. That's what it's gonna be about, just chopping it up.
We'll have some dope guests that's going to come on the show, ranging from like high school athletes, college athletes, people from churches, business leaders, musicians, singers, songwriters, whatever. It's going to be just different people coming on the show just to kick it, man.
Yeah, and don't be surprised, you know, if we have, say, a songwriter or a producer, but we end up talking about community stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is a platform where you can be versatile. We're not gonna hold you to what you do, you know what I'm saying, or what your title is. You know, we're gonna try to stretch you to other, you know, conversations, you know, that we can give out to the community. You know, we're gonna have some transparent moments here, so y'all be ready.
Yeah, please, because we want some dope people to come on the show. We got a lot of experience, people that's going to be hosting the show. It's not going to be just me hosting, not just Brian hosting. It's going to be a variety of hosts.
Actually, it really is, but go ahead.
Yeah. Right. You know, I forget them people. So we're going to have some dope people that's going to be hosting, dope people that's going to be co-hosting, and our guests are just going to be just off the chain. So that's what this podcast is, Talk Time. And that's what it's going to be, just talk time about hot topics and community and music, and just so it can go a lot of different directions.
Yeah, and don't be surprised again. You know, you see somebody hop in the booth. You know, we got the booth over there, so you might have somebody over here, you know, up and coming artist, you know, that sings or raps or, you know, does spoken word or, you know, anything like that. You know, this is about the community.
Yeah,
you know,
community.
So you know, and exposing, you know, their talents, the gifts in the community. You know, whether it be conversation or it be what they can show us, you know, what they can do.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about. Just using this podcast as a platform for us, but as well as for various community members. So we didn't give a real introduction of ourselves. So my name is Daniel Allen. So people know me as Lieutenant Dan. People know me from Crazy Dan. You know, I'm just a guy that just from the West Side who just, you know, is in law enforcement, but my passion has always been music and sports, you know, and I'm a praise and worship leader at a church. I work with youth. Me and my wife, we have a dynamic youth program.
Yes, they do.
Oh, Divine Purpose Youth.
Yes, sir.
Myself, my wife Victoria Allen, my wife Victoria, give it up to you, baby, love you.
Yeah.
She does some amazing stuff. We're keeping our youth program around. Our youth program been in existence for like 20 years, and right, you know, ups and downs. You know, trying to get funding.
Yeah,
you know how the struggle is.
Absolutely.
When you have the non-for-profit, you know. So we started a second non-for-profit called Chicago Cultural Arts Alliance, because some people asked me to start an alliance group, and at first I was hesitant. I was like, well, I ain't starting no alliance. I was like, it's hard enough to deal with the fans.
Right.
Alliance. You know what I'm saying? So, but then I thought about it and I prayed on it. I said, you know what? I start the alliance because I'm gonna start it with some people who's just starting off themselves, so they can learn from me and Vicky's experience at the same time. Just give them a platform to grow. And the alliance has been taken off. We working with the state, doing some violence prevention stuff. Even though our specialty is fine arts, but you know the state believed in what we was doing, you know, and they blessed us with some funding to do some violence prevention. And we're doing some dope violence prevention stuff. We got an awesome team.
Hey.
The team's gonna come on the show. They'll come on the show and they're gonna talk.
Y'all gonna be on this show. Yeah. So get ready. Get your vocab up.
Yeah.
Get your diction up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get up, because you're coming on this show, you know, because we want you to tell your stories too. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know, so I guess I should introduce myself. Brian Williams, you know, call me B Willz, B Will, whatever you want to call me, Smokey, whatever it is. It is what it is. You know, me and this man been down for almost over 40 years, you know what I'm saying? And we vibe and we're doing something, we've been doing something. So this is like a culmination of everything that we've been doing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying, over the last couple of decades. So I'm more so the music person. But that's not just who I am. I love good conversation. You know what I'm saying? I love to impart in people. So my thing is to come in and, just we coming to be real with y'all. Just to be 100. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell it all now, but we just come to, be transparent and try to help somebody else, pull some people up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of talent out here. It's a lot of gifts out here. It's, so our thing is we just want to give as much exposure to people in the community that don't get that light,
Right.
or they know they got it, but people try to diminish what they do. This is a platform where, hey, do what you do, and we're here for you. So, hey, this thing is about to be cracking, and we're about to have some great people from the community, and y'all gonna love it. Trust me, y'all gonna love it, because we're gonna do our thing.
And I'm gonna say this, like as we go into a commercial break, we got some great music I'm gonna let you guys listen to. So it is Christmas, right? It's Christmas, it's December 1st.
Oh,
So one of my favorite Christmas tunes of all time,
here he go.
all time, is "Let's Do Christmas" by my brother Brian Williams, right? So man, when y'all listen to this joint, y'all gonna love it. I kind of forced him to do an acoustic version too,
Yes.
which he killed. Brian Quinlan, we love you,
Yeah,
bro.
my man.
We love you, bro.
100.
I can't wait. I want to get Brian on here just to do an acoustic set.
Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah,
That's hot.
Yeah, that's gonna be That's gonna be hot. I did an acoustic joint too, but I wanted it to be about Brian because this is the holiday season, and I talk some more about the stuff that I've done and I'm going to do.
He done a lot, y'all.
But
Trust me.
But it's Christmas time, and when it's Christmas time, you talking about football, you talking about some good eating and some good music. So Brian Williams got this hot joint that's do Christmas. I'm gonna let y'all check this out too, as we come back. But shout out to my girl Brandy. She got a new CD, Christmas program. I heard her Christmas music is dope.
Hey,
I heard it yet, but I heard it's hot.
Bro, I listened to it today at work.
I can only imagine.
First of all, Brandy is Brandy. You feel me?
Brandy.
When she touched the mic, it's like, yo.
Yeah. So Brandy, if you listen,
Hey.
come on
Come on to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We got a platform for you.
Yes, ma'am, Brandy. We love you. We love you.
Yes,
so,
we do.
so maybe you and Brian and myself, we could do something together. You feel me? I got a booth right
You
here.
hear what we saying? You feel me?
We can do it. Yeah. But we're going to go to this commercial, y'all. Love y'all. Chris and Bandit. Boom.
Yeah.
It seems like only yesterday when spring arrived, then summer came. Then suddenly the leaves begin to fall. But there's a chill in the air, and snow is blowing everywhere. It's telling me it's time to deck the hall. I've got that warm and special cheer that I feel once a year. At this time of year, Christmas is near. Children laughing, people celebrate. All that is good at this time of year. Christmas is near. We'll listen to some carols, watch the parade. It's a wonderful life, 'cause football's on its way. Yeah, that's my favorite time of day. Family and friends arrive. We'll eat, we'll sing, we'll laugh, we'll play, while never forgetting to honor the honor of this day. I've got that warm and special cheer that I feel once a year. all that is good at this time of year. This time, let's do Christmas. Invite friends and family. Let's do Christmas. They'll help to trim the tree. Let's do Christmas. And see the smiles upon the faces of those we love. Let's do Christmas. Let's do Christmas. Invite friends and family. Let's do Christmas. They'll help to trim the tree. Let's do Christmas. And see the smiles upon the faces of those we love. Let's do Christmas. Let's do Christmas. Yeah. Let's do Christmas. Let's do Christmas. And see the smiles upon the faces of those we love. Let's do Christmas.
All right. Did y'all enjoy that song, Let's Do Christmas? I told you it was hot. Be Will right here, y'all. Let's clap it up. Clap it up.
Man.
Super dope, super dope. You know, I love it. The fact that in-house, it's just an example of how we're going to give people a platform for music, whether they're running for office, whether they're preachers, teachers, whatever you're doing in the community. That's what this podcast is going to be for. You know, community, music, and just hot topics. So speaking of hot topics, this migrant situation, right?
Oh boy, talk about hot.
I know people are upset about the whole migrant situation. Some people feel as though people were kind of persecuted where they were at, so now they got a refuge to come over to the United States and seek a normal life.
Yeah, yeah.
I get it. And Chicago is a sanctuary city, right? So that means we take all. But can Chicago really handle this?
Well, you know what? This is my 2 cents on it. Let's look at America as a whole. Look at America, history of America. The United States was a country that was built on immigrants.
Yes. Come on.
Right?
Speak.
It was a country that there was only one group of people that were here in existence on this land, and that were the Indians or the Native Americans, however you want to call them. Everyone else had to migrate to America. Everyone, whether it was by force, slaves, which we understand, or and it wasn't just the slaves that were migrated here. It was the from England. They brought over the worst of the worst. They was like, man, y'all go over there to America. Yeah. We don't want y'all over here. Go. So United States is a country of migrants.
Right.
The problem is, I think, is that because the ones that have been, we're vested in America now. So when they bring in a group or a whole country or whatever of other people, we're like, now we're selfish with America. Okay, you know, why are y'all here?
I respect that.
You know, how y'all get here? Y'all shouldn't even be here. We got homeless on our own. We got, you know, people that are poor and that are, and this. Well, that's the United States. Yeah. It's always been the United States. There has, outside of the Native Americans, it has always been like that. So my thing is, you know, okay, they didn't ask to come over here.
Absolutely.
They didn't ask to be bombed.
Right.
You know, so it's like they were placed here. So what do?
Yeah.
Do you treat them bad because they're here?
Yeah.
Or do you do like the United States has done? You know, we got to make room for whoever.
Well, riddle me this. You had certain states, they're red and blue, you know, like Texas, and they ain't having it. So how does that work?
You know, I can't knock anybody else's view. But again, United States of America was built on migration. Without migration from anywhere, this would still be a Native American, or not even Native American, an Indian, and I wish I knew the depths of who they were before we called them Indians or Native American. But this was their land.
Yeah.
So really, you're a guest. Everyone else is a guest coming into their land. So it's like
Christopher Columbus thing. Right?
yeah, you know, which we found out. How do you find something? It's like somebody coming into your crib and be like, man, that's a nice crib. I think I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah. You didn't find it. You stumbled on it.
You came upon a land,
Yeah.
and instead of working with those people, you took it over,
Yeah.
which begat America. So my thing is, you know, like for those states, Texas and Florida, you know, yeah, you want to, y'all are the make America great again type people. It's like, yo,
I think America's already great.
America is great to the extent of the opportunity that you can get
Absolutely.
in America.
Absolutely.
So it's not like somebody say, well, go back to Africa. Well, you go back to Ireland.
Right.
Go back to England or wherever you came from. You know what I'm saying? We're all
Go back
migrants.
to Sweden.
Right, wherever you came from. So it's like, yo, they're here. What are you going to do? You can't kick them out.
Yeah. Yeah. And why would you want to? Yeah.
Right. So let it. I think they should do something to let it work in our favor, or in the favor of the communities that they're going to be resting in.
Like workforce development. So
Yeah, let it work for the man. If they know how to, if they have talents or skills, let them use that to help build, you know, whatever. Because that's what America is. We wouldn't have a Chinatown. We wouldn't have a Greek town. You know, we wouldn't have a Bronzeville area. We wouldn't have these different little areas of different cultures if they didn't take that and make it their own.
that's a great point you made, because you think about Chicago, this is one of the most segregated cities in the country.
Absolutely.
And I could speak freely on this because I'm in law enforcement for 30 years, and I've had the pleasure of working in various units that were citywide units, which means I was deployed all over the city.
Right.
So I've seen Chinatown, I've seen Little Village where it's Hispanic, I've seen West Garfield and Austin where it's primarily African Americans. You know, I've seen Taylor Street where there's a lot of Italians and things like that. So I've seen it all. And then up north, Bucktown, Wicker Park, you know, Lakeshore Drive area. I've seen it all. So I see how diverse this city is. Some people think it's good, some people think it's bad, you know, because of segregation. But once again, to your point, that's what makes America great.
Yeah.
Is that it's a melting pot.
It's a melting pot.
And Chicago is a perfect example of a melting pot.
Absolutely.
I just feel like if they get a better handle on it, my only concern is safety. You know,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Not to stigmatize any culture, because people stigmatize African Americans all the time. They say we're gangbangers and we're this, we're that. So a lot of those migrants are from Venezuela, from what I understand, and there's a tie to gang, affiliation to some of them. So, those are things to be concerned about. But once again, I think if people are given opportunity, work permits, that's what I think that can help alleviate, the possibility of them want to get involved into some negative activity.
Allow them the opportunity to prove themselves. You know what I'm saying? Again, yeah, a lot of them are from Venezuela, but this ain't the 80s and 90s when a lot of cocaine shipments was coming from over in that South American area. This is not that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And again, these people were brought over here because, hey, yo, they ain't got no other place. But again, this is America.
Yeah.
And and looking at the possible violence. I mean, the reality is you got to look at Chicago for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We have culture on culture violence in Chicago. So you can't say or dispel that and say, well, the problem is because they came over here. And it's no, deal with the problems that already exist, and then let's see what they do. But you can't just throw everything off like that doesn't exist now. And so our whole focus is, okay, we got immigrants coming on. When Chicago literally has thousands of open places. Yeah. You look at the west side, look at the south side where places were burned down. And they're just lots. You have spaces for them. Yeah. The thing is, do you have the tolerance for them?
Yeah. That's a whole other issue right there. And that's where the community comes in. And that's why we base this show on community.
Yeah.
Because all roads on every topic, all roads lead back to community.
Absolutely.
I don't care if it's in the church. I don't care if it's in the police department. I don't care if it's in the music, concerts, venues, entertainment venues. It all leads back to community. At the end of the day.
Yeah. And again, it's like we have so many different cultures in Chicago. And it's not a bad thing. I don't mind going to Chinatown. I love Chinese food. I love the people. I go to Greek Town or wherever. It's an experience. Yes, it is. It's a good thing to experience other cultures outside of your own. Absolutely. Because it gives you the knowledge and the understanding of something other than yourself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so I don't see a bad thing with other people coming in. I'm like, yo, I was in the military. Yeah. So I understand about going different places and experiencing other cultures. Yeah. From my experience, that's a great thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you learn something different, but you got to give them a chance.
Yeah. Roger that. So. Hey, world, I'm feeling that, so we're going to have a chat where people are going to be able to call in, people are going to be able to actually send messages, and we're going to respond to your questions and your comments from the show because we want feedback because that's what it's going to be about. So that's what Talk Time is going to be about, y'all. So, this migrant thing, let's embrace. That's love, When you think about multicultural stuff, one of my dreams is to do like a huge music concert where it's multicultural, and it's going to happen. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
And that's and the reason that I want to do that is because I love embracing the different denominations and the cultural, artistic exchange that we can have with one another. Yeah. I think nothing is like that. For me, it's doing it in a spiritual manner, doing it for worship. That's just me. But somebody may want to do it in another era too, a genre as well too, which is fine too. But I'm just I'm just a music head, but I love community.
And you look at it like this, man. We've gotten close to Hispanic brothers, Latin brothers, Greek brothers. Just in our experience in life, being in Chicago, you've been able to touch different individuals and different communities in Chicago, and it's cool to experience that. My thing is, it's like don't be so hung up on how they got here. Or why they got here. The reality is we all got here on a how and a why.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're here. So
we're here to stay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going back to Africa. You go back. I'll visit.
I do want to visit.
Yeah.
I do want to say that.
But I don't like heat like that. So I don't know about you. You can do your thing. But anyway, my thing is, it's up to the Chicago government to put a hold to figure it out how to do this effectively and migrate them into the communities. Yeah. It's not hard. I think this is just a reaction because of everything that's going on here.
Sure.
People are just reacting. They're emotional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
violence and other stuff.
Okay. So, but you got that with 30 different cultures in one small city.
Yes. Yeah. So.
How is this going to hurt? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get them established. Like you said, get them the work permits. Get them established in the communities and let them do what they do. Yeah. Because if my recollection, is good, they're workers.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So they're going to come over here and work. You know, work with Social Security. I see these cats, they come through with their families and they like, yo, we're here to start a business. We're here to do this. Then start that business. And if you're mad about that, then start your business.
Come on, somebody. Now you're talking.
You know?
And I can't wait till we get to that topic about getting your own LLCs. That's going to be another hot topic as well, too.
Come on, we got to educate them people, man.
Maybe the whole market may push people to be like, you know what, I am finna start my own.
Yeah.
But you know what, but y'all on talk time, though, we ain't going to hold y'all up. I have a guest that's coming. We're going to give him 5 minutes. After this commercial break, Mr. Nathan Hicks is coming, and we're going to spend 5 minutes, our last 5 minutes, to talk about another great topic with him. But, you know, y'all just check out some of this good music as we play Talk Time.
Yes, sir.
You are the one, you are my God, I am your child. You are so great, there's no one like you, even through my darkest hour. I feel like no one has my back, I really need to change, and there you are. I thought I was about to lose my mind. You came just in time. Victory belongs to you. Change right now. Change your heart. Change belongs to you. Change right now. Change your mind. Change belongs to you. Our God is great. He's all that I need. Many blessings received. Just look to the hills, which cometh my help. Believe and you will see. I feel like no one has my back. I really need to change, and there you are. I thought I was about to lose my mind, and you came just in time. Victory belongs to you. Change right now. Change your heart. Change belongs to you. Change right now. Change your mind. Change belongs to you. Change, change, change belongs to you. Change, change, change belongs to you. Change right now. Change your heart. Change belongs to you. Change your heart. Change your mind. Change belongs to you.
I'm glad y'all enjoyed that song. A lot more to come.
Me too.
But I promise y'all that we had another dope guest that was coming with us. One of our close friends.
Yeah.
Our comrades.
It's our
Mr.
boy.
Nathan Hicks. He's on our show as our host. I told y'all there's gonna be so many different guests that's gonna be on here. He's gonna be hosting sometimes too, y'all.
Yes,
So,
he is.
He's gonna be sitting here. So give it up for Nathan Hicks, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother
So
Dan.
Nathan, do me a favor, man. I know you. Brian know you.
Okay.
Let's let the world know you. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Introduce yourself, your name, and what you do.
All right. I'm Nathan Hicks, as Dan has told the world now. Actually, I own two businesses in Oak Park and in Hanover Park. We have 2 schools, wife and I. Also, I do my own thing, which is I do a lot of booking for up and coming new artists in Chicago. I do a lot of booking, different shows and things. So I'm always looking for new artists to help them out and get them booked on different things. So I'm the person I'm that middleman. I'm going to negotiate what you get paid. Exactly. Yeah. I'm going to make sure you get your money.
Hey, y'all hear that? Hey, he said he's going to make sure you get your money. My man.
So, and then doing all this, I'm making a lot of connections with different people. So, again, we're trying to promote up-and-coming new artists in Chicago because I believe Chicago needs to get back on the map. You know, get our singers and our rappers, get them back out there again. You know, get the world to know that Chicago is still here and get us known for more than just what they portray us to be on TV. Just shooting it up. We're much more than that.
Damn, my man back here, you know, he do videos for Independence.
Oh, wow.
Jordan Brown.
Jordan, hey, that's that dude right here. Y'all might not see him.
Okay.
And you will. And I don't know why he ain't showed his head, but that's okay. Jordan Brown does videos for Independence. His whole thing is trying to bring independent artists to the stream and to give them a face.
Exactly.
You know, so
I'm with you on that. I believe they need that face. And, you know, they need people like us that's willing to go into the trenches for them and help them out. Absolutely. Help them to get there. So.
Well, we got a connection.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
We got a connection.
This podcast is started by Mr. Jordan Brown.
Yes, sir.
Who started off with my after-school matters program, right? As a young man, now he was a kid, but now he's a young man.
Yes, sir.
And he started his own thing, his own brand stuff. He's just partnering with us, helping us get this thing going. So once again, thank you, Jordan, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Family.
It's family. Be along this journey with us. Like I said, you'll see him vocal sometimes. You know, this is a multi-generational podcast.
Yes, sir.
So that's what we love about it. So when you talk about Nate, so one thing Nathan Hicks just talked about was basically artist development.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. I love artist development because you know I got criticized when I first started to be production. I had people that were supposed to be that said, "You got these artists working for you that ain't really all that." And I was like, "Well, if I had artists that was all that, first of all, you wouldn't be sitting here with next to me right now because I'd be LA somewhere."
Exactly.
So let's start there. You know what I mean? But first of all, it's okay to give somebody a shot.
Yes, it
Even
is.
if they're not all that great.
I totally agree.
Because if you think about some of the greats, there wasn't all that great
Okay.
when they first started.
And they started somewhere. Yes.
So you have to be. So what you're doing, I applaud what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So recently you did. Can you tell us about a recent event that you just did?
Recently I just did House of Shy. They're known for having different events and different musical events with different themes around the city of Chicago. Yeah. And what they do is they promote local talent in Chicago. Mm-hmm. And so they approached me and asked me to help develop and give them an artist for their recent show.
Jordan, you hear that?
Which I did. Yeah. And the show was this past Thanksgiving weekend. It was off the chain. Yeah. It was the day after Thanksgiving. Yeah. It was that Friday. They had 2 shows, but my artist performed on that Friday show.
Wow.
And they loved it.
Wow.
But what I will tell our people out here, be nice. Even if the people are not giving you that respect, if you be nice, it goes a long way. Yeah. Just be nice.
Yeah, that camaraderie.
Yeah. Yes. Be nice.
Let me say this about Nate. So me and Nate have worked on productions together. We'd have worked on a couple of productions together. And the one thing that everybody says about Nate is he's easy to work with.
And you don't get that a lot, especially in show business.
Because everybody has that diva attitude.
Yeah, it's true.
But when they come to Nate, you know what I'm saying, whether it be the band, whether it be the actors, whether it be the singers, they know when they talk to Nate, it's like, yo, you have that feeling like, yo, Nate got our back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I give you that kudos because, and we've been doing this for
Number of years.
several years,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
and number of productions. So you know, I applaud you because you don't have people with those same morals anymore, which is sad because, you know, how can you grab somebody, like you said, if you being nice, how can you grab somebody if you're not approachable?
That's true. You gotta be approachable.
And if they can't trust you,
Exactly.
you know. So you that dude on that, man, because I watched you personally, especially with my singers and with my band. I watched you like, yo, they couldn't talk to a certain person. They like, I got this.
I got it.
I got this. And you came through. Hey, my man.
You need that middle ground.
You do.
Yeah.
Because me being a music director myself, I get musicians and singers are the most diva-minded people that you can.
That is true.
Ooh, that crown is like this.
Yeah,
It's up there.
I'm talking about even church singers. Sometimes you can't tell them nothing.
No, they know it all.
Oh, Jesus.
I ain't gonna talk about that, but I'll wait.
But I'm just saying, you know, about me being a singer myself,
Right.
I get it, I see what happens, but people like you is needed for the industry. So, you know, speaking of your talent and your skills, I got a daughter named Jada Allen, right?
Oh man, and she can blow too. That girl can sing.
And I can definitely use your expertise. So, what you recommend that you do with Jada? What do you recommend that Jada does to partner with you?
What if Jada partnered with me? What I would want to do is get her out there more, get her out in front of people more. Even if it's just little local gigs, just to build up that confidence in front of people, because we know she can sing. She's a star in her own right. The girl can sing.
Girl is
But
sick.
I would want to build up her confidence in front of a crowd of people, and just give it her all, and just, you know, shut everybody else out and just go for it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I would love to do with her.
So the opportunity that you've given her and that you would give other artists, I think, is just immeasurable. So I'm like, wow, because I think when I was younger, if I would have had a platform like that, I probably wouldn't have become the police. I would have gotten off into music much more.
Right.
But God knows what he was doing.
Of course.
He needed me to be in law enforcement for his reasons.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know, that's
Yep.
why I'm
Glory to God.
let's get deep. You know?
But that's true though.
Yeah.
And you know,
Anyway.
we all take different paths. That
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, look at me now. I'm on this path, but that wasn't the path that I started off in life. So you never know with this twists and turns of life where your path is going to take you.
So let's remember this. So remember the first one you did, the first play you did that I was with.
Oh, okay.
And you were like an assistant, right?
Exactly.
And like immediately they was like, this dude got something different. Wait. So let me pull him here because he's such a good liaison between that and this. So it was like, yep, go to Nate. Talk to Nate. Nate can handle it. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what, Brian? I realized, you know, I'm more of a people person.
Yeah.
And I feel that when you're in your artistry, like you were saying about the singer, I don't think the singers need to worry about those things or worry about what's going on back here. I need you to focus on your performance, and I need you to be focused on what you're going to do and what you're going to give to the people.
Lift your hands right
let
now.
Let me worry about all
Lift
that.
your
That's
hands
me.
right now,
You know what?
where you
That's
are.
a good point that you make, because when you deal with younger artists, and me and my wife Victoria, we worked with younger artists for years. I did an event last year, and leave her name, and she had stage fright. She's a super talented young lady, but she didn't want to perform. So say an artist is backstage and you are the backstage director. What would you say to a young artist or a middle-aged artist who is confident to perform? All of us singers, and Brian can attest, as singers, I get nervous before I sing,
Listen.
but I also get hyped too. But if I'm a younger artist that don't have the experience that me and Brian has, what would you say to that artist? They backstage with
This
you.
boy is good.
And you the backstage director.
Good question.
Yeah, you backstage director.
That's
What
good.
you gonna tell to this young artist the people that stay
and see all those people.
See all those folks out there.
And they go,
I'd be like, Mr. Allen, you told me it was gonna be 20 people. It's 2,000. So what you gonna tell them?
First of all, I would tell them, me personally, I would tell them, fear is a good thing.
Absolutely.
Embrace it. Don't be afraid of the fear.
What I wanted to hear.
Because the fear is just going to motivate you even more to just do it.
Yeah.
And you never know you can't do it until you do it. And I would coax them and say, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Because you will never know. If you fail at it, all you do is pick yourself back up. Dust yourself off and say, I'm doing it again.
Back up again.
Don't give up on it. But embrace the fear. Because we all have fear of anything we're first walking into.
Absolutely.
Boy, hey,
All have it.
where's the offer plate?
It is.
It is.
The best teacher.
And I think most artists, they want to go out there and kill.
Exactly.
But when they get to right before they get to the stage, them butterflies and everything
hits.
else kicks in. Trust me, I've been there, done that. When it kicks in, it's like, I don't know if I can do this.
Right.
You got to have that person like you back there, like, hey, woo, A B C D, da 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 da. Let
You
me
can do
talk
it.
to you, but you know how to do it quick.
Yes.
Hey, let me hit you real quick. You can do this, man. That's a gift.
It is a gift.
Yeah,
It takes patience. So obviously
Yeah.
you are patient.
yeah, very
Patient
patient.
brother before you to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
So one of the things I want you to do with our producer, Jordan, whenever you share the social media.
Okay.
Because I do want people, as we put this podcast, our first podcast out, I want people to see your social media tags so they can hit you up.
Okay.
These artists out here, whether they're younger or older, you know, there is no limitations.
There's no limitation.
You can
No.
be an 80-year-old guy, if you still got it.
If you got it,
It's just your demographic.
let's do it. It's gonna be a different.
Right,
like
right,
you said,
right,
demographic
right.
is gonna be a little different,
Yeah.
but
It ain't
you can
gonna
still
be-
do it.
Still do it. So
I'm a firm believer, Dan, that only time when you can't do something is when God called you home. Then it's over.
then it's over.
Wow.
He ain't called you home yet.
Y'all ain't got that nugget right there.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't get that nugget.
I think
That's
I can write a song on that one.
You sure can.
here he go.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Lyrics written by
Daniel Allen.
Daniel Allen, produced
Wait a
by
minute.
Daniel Allen.
I want a piece now.
Say less. Say less. I got you. I got you.
Nigga, don't you call me into the studio either, because I'm asleep.
That's good. That's dope.
No.
But as you see, guys, this podcast, Talk Time, we talk about community music and stuff, and then hot topics.
Yes.
Yeah, we dove right into the music. That's something that was just, and also a topic I can talk all night about music. That's just my passion. This is Brian's passion. This is my passion.
Yes.
Ooh,
So
absolutely.
we're going to close out right now. So my co-host, is something that you wanted to say to close us out.
Yeah, listen, we're talking to Nate right now. Just gives me that thing of, if you have a vision or a passion or talent or a gift, don't be scared to expound on it. Don't be scared to reach out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To people like Nate, to people like Jordan, say, hey, I want to try to do something. We're never going to belittle you.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to, if you don't have it, we'll try to nurture you to get it.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? That's our job, is to try to nurture you to get to you, get you to where you need to be. And if that's not it, maybe it's another platform.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that. Okay, you didn't succeed here. Maybe you would succeed here. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing that, and I'm glad that we had Nate on here, talking about his the things he does in productions and how he approaches it, because everybody doesn't approach the industry
Right.
the same, which is why they don't get the results. You know what I'm saying? His approach is admirable, and it's godly. It's godly. Y'all heard me. So, so if we have, a couple of people that are out there that want to come into the entertainment industry, you've got people that you can go to. You got Dan Allen. You can hit me. You can hit Nate Hicks. You can hit Jordan over here, and we're here for you. Our job is to cultivate the community and give them a voice, give them a face,
Right.
to the talents and the gifts that they have. So we encourage you. please, if you have it, come on. This podcast is for you.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey, what words you have to close out?
The only words that I would give right now is say, never doubt yourself. Never give up on what you want. Never give up on your dream. Go for it, no matter what age you are.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. Nothing. You never get any result if you don't try.
That's it.
Just do it. I mean, look at me. I've been doing. I don't do all kinds of careers in life, but I found out this is what I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
The other things I did were a job that paid the bills, but this is what I enjoy doing. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy getting them in the front on where they want to be. So never give up.
And that's where you want to be. You want to get to where it's not a job.
Right.
If it's your passion, you
like
enjoy it. It's not work.
It's not work. You enjoy
You
it.
enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I mean. I enjoy what I do. It's fun to me.
And you good at what you do. So hey,
Look, Willz, I appreciate that.
hey,
You know what? And I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna say this: when you think about, we use the music as an example, but like as Brian said, it may not be music. It may be an entrepreneur, it may be a
Right.
barber, it may be
right.
whatever it may be, electrician, whatever it may be
Yeah.
in life. But I'll say this: when I was younger, and I was at a church that had a lot of like great singers, good singers. I didn't have a platform initially when I was younger. I didn't really care either when I was younger because I was playing baseball and I was doing other things I didn't care. But I always had a passion for music. I just didn't display it as much as I should have. But what I love about what Nathan is doing is people like me, the young 16-year-old Dan Allen, he would notice a 16-year-old Dan Allen and say, "Boy, you can sing. Yeah, you need some work here and there, but you can sing. I got you." Somebody like that, if I had somebody like that, it'd have been a different story.
He's gonna give you the right approach.
He'll give you the right approach.
Yeah.
And he's going to give me that confidence that I lacked.
Yeah.
I lacked the confidence when I was that age. I like confidence now,
Right.
but I lacked it then. You know what I'm saying? So what he does is so admirable. And we salute
Absolutely.
you for what you do.
Absolutely. My man.
So those young artists, they are spooked and they're a little nervous. They need the guidance. And like I said, for you, it's not just a young artist. It could be an adult.
To be the adult,
You know, like I said, there's a platform for any music artist.
any music artist.
You know, like I said, if you're 80 years old, if you still got it, you're going to be singing with a bunch of at a singing
To the
system
system,
home, but
they're gonna welcome you though.
That's your platform.
They're gonna welcome you.
That's your
That's what they
platform.
want to
There you
see.
go.
So that's your demographics.
Yeah.
But like I said, guys, I hope y'all love our first show.
Oh yes.
Talk time. Once again, my co-host Brian Willz.
Yeah.
Our host Nathan Hicks. Jordan Brown, our producer.
Our boy.
This show is gonna be crazy. We will have some young hosts on here.
A lot of
That's
people.
gonna talk about all type of stuff. You know, I'm gonna be sitting in that corner over there like,
Ooh, Lord.
cut. It's gonna be that type of a show. You have some people that's like a lot older than us on here,
Yeah.
talking about whatever.
I don't know if they can be a lot older than us. Cause
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It might be the 80-year-old singer.
hey, well, hey, come on here. Yeah, well,
It's a lot older than us. So it
yeah.
might be him.
Hey,
Come over here and talk about what
Yeah.
you're doing. But like I said, Talk Time is going to be a dope podcast. It's going to be something different. We're going to have live performances on here. You're going to have some guys and gals sitting here that's going to just blow you away with their music talent. Somebody knows spoken word. They're going to be talking about entrepreneurship. They're going to be talking about education. We're going to have some politicians on here. We're going to have everybody on this podcast that's dedicated to serve our community. Thank you again for our first podcast, guys. We love y'all. We
Love you.
Audi.
Standing in the front of.